So here's how I cut my watermelon. First of all, you gotta have a knife with a real long, thin, kind of flexible blade. I think this is actually a fillet knife. But anyways, you start by cutting it in half. Once you got a half, you come down maybe 3/4 of an inch or so, and you start towards the end, and you jab the knife in. You go almost all the way to the other end. And then you do that like 2 more times, depending on the size of your watermelon. And we'll probably try and do it one more time. And you come around to the other side, you do the same thing, but you leave a gap here in between your 2 slices. This slice ends here, so you start this slice about right here. You just do the same thing. And you stop before you get to your slice on this side. This slice comes to here, so I'm going to cut it to about right there. Leave about an inch gap in between your slices. And we're going to do 3 on this side too. It kind of depends on the size of your watermelons and how many slices you make. So now that's the hardest part. Then put your knife down through here along the edge, and you go around it. This is where it helps to have a thin, flexible blade. You come around like this, then you cut it down to the rind this way in strips. Then you turn it 90 degrees and you do that again. Cut it all the way down through to the rind. Then you're ready to dump it into the bowl. Get yourself a bowl, a big bowl. This one already has some cantaloupe in it. Then you take your watermelon, you turn it up, and you dump it into the bowl. And you end up with a whole bunch of cubes of watermelon in there. And then, to finish it off, just connect those slices. And if there's any salvageable on the ring, you can trim it off. But as you get down farther, there's some on there we can get. We just put it above the bowl and trim it off. Do the last layer. You can see there's quite a bit on this piece. That we can trim into the bowl. And when you get down to the very end, you can just kind of take a spoon and scoop the rest of it out. And you get very little waste doing it that way. So that is how I cut a watermelon.
And I'll see you on the next video.